Welcome everybody back to Face here with myself and Brad. We are talking up no reactions this week, just me and you here today talking about the previous tournaments and obviously the upcoming tournaments. You missed last week, so again, just please, Brad, apologize to the crowd because it's unacceptable.
We took the week off after a very successful tournament. I treated myself to a trip to Cape Town and to kind of music and to the wind of Cape Town, which has made me
much better weather that side though.
Hot, but now lots of pollen, lots of sinuses. So
I got you.
I don't sound like myself today, but no, it was definitely worth it. But now we got lots to catch up on.
Okay, so let's go to your tournament first, right? Because that Warrior Ascent tournament, obviously the weather conditions was one that you had to battle firstly, but
I had to battle, you had to battle.
I battled.
Someone didn't make it.
I didn't make it. I honestly, the bridge by where I live got flooded, so.
Fair enough. Yeah. That was probably the worst.
But I watched
weather.
it on stream though, so that's a consolation.
Yeah, we got you. We got you guys covered. For the people that couldn't make it, even from our own city, we had it covered. We literally, it was a massive storm. That was crazy. Joburg weather's been terrible. We don't have a summer anymore. I think we live in like a tropical rainforest now.
It's literally just rain.
I think we should get started with, what was it? Mayhem at the Market 2's card.
Yes.
Let's go through our results.
So I guess the one that we have to get out the way immediately. We started the last episode like this. Yourself, Daniel, getting into it. My Miko, just to paint a picture at home, devastating knockout against Moyo. Took him out with ease.
Scary knockouts.
Yeah, one of those real statement results, He's number one fighter in Malawi. I saw that as well.
Pound for pound. He only started this year in March.
Yeah, I suppose the list was very hard and incredibly difficult to get to number one, but
better
he's there.
Than Chalembe.
Wow, that's a statement, but it is a career ahead.
But he's retired, that's why.
He's retired. So my Miko, like straight after the fight, you got on the mic and you said, I can see someone walking away.
Let me walk through what happened there.
Yeah.
So firstly, let's talk about the fight. So my Miko went up against Lancelot Moyo, who had 6 wins by knockout.
Dangerous fight, by the way.
Very dangerous. Only guy who stopped him before that was Kane Fourie.
Yeah.
So I think it was the fourth round, but I think what people saw from Maya is that he's definitely not a gimmick.
He can box. We can see him box a bit.
He was fast, he was strong, and really dangerous, Lancelot. And then he got knocked out with one of the most scary knockouts I've seen live in a long time. Like, it was quite concerning. Like, you didn't even want to celebrate because you were worried about Lancelot, who is fine. He got up after like a few seconds, and the doctors were there. Dr. Slepe, shout out to him. So he was fine. And then it was time to call out. That was obviously our co-main event. So for the main event, I had to just make some statements, thank the guests and everyone that attended. We had a lot of former world champions there. You had Junior Makabu in the crowd. I
saw Even Gabu there as well.
Eves was there. You had, what's his name? Dongeni.
Yeah, Olizani.
There we go. We had him there. He was trying to be secret there in the crowd, but I spotted him. So we had a lot of the former champs. And then, while I'm announcing, I see Sneaky Daniel and Liam, the fox, trying to sneak out to the bathroom, they say. So I just had a little call out to say, like, are you still sure my Miko's a gimmick? Because that was definitely not a gimmick performance that I saw. And to his credit, he said, nah, he was just, hyping up the fights and everything. And he was impressed by Maya's performance. So
credits, yeah.
We're cool, we're just playing.
I guess that is a fight that's going to happen one day. It has to happen one day. You can't build all this hype.
That fight's never going to happen.
You don't think so?
Go ask Daniel.
He doesn't want it?
No, of course not. I don't think a lot of people don't want to fight my Miko. He's extremely dangerous. And he's only 21 years old.
Sure. So he's only going to get better.
He's definitely going to get better. He's going to get more experience. And shout out, obviously, to Lancelot and the Hullies. They came for a fight, and they obviously took the fight thinking they were going to win. But I think people saw that, like, what my Miko was about.
I think Ziggy spent more time in the ring than many of his other opponents. So I think...
For those who don't know, Ziggy's Michael Addison's dog. He somehow, we don't know how, got into the ring and took a picture with Maya, which PSA we're not too fond of, but we don't know how he got in there.
Yeah.
He's very athletic. He's an athletic pug.
If I could, I would register him as a second.
Yeah, no, but obviously it's against what we go by. So that was what you wanted to get to first.
Okay, let's go through the rest of the tournament. Piri versus Chauke. There's many controversial views on this. I know that obviously Piri's your guy, and he won the fight on a UD. There was upset people by it. What was your take?
Well, I don't know if you guys haven't seen the fight. would
fight.
yeah. So we've obviously got the full tournament on our YouTube at Warrior Ascent Promotions, but we also post the individual fights. So that fight should be up this week. And if for anyone that wants to see like a fight of the year candidate,
go get your point of view there as well.
Yeah, go get your point of view, watch it, score it yourself round by round, and see how you score it. But I've never heard a crowd go that crazy. It was absolute mayhem. I left during one round because people were just going mad because they had that open scoring as well. So when they announced the open scoring after like, I think 8 or was it 4, people were like going mad, and some guys were like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, guys, I'm not scoring the fight. So I had to go for a walk because the Durant's crowd were packed in numbers, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to come back and...
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, but also the fight was just so hot. It was back and forth. Piri was throwing mat combinations, non-stop work rate. Everyone thought he'd burn out, but he did that the full 12 rounds. Then you had Jackson that looked back to his best, who was like had his closed defense and he was counter-punching really well. But for me, he just got outworked and outpointed, in my opinion. There was a knockdown that he got as well in the later rounds, but Piri wasn't really hurt. It's one of those knockdowns where you're off balance. He's had 2 of those, so that's something maybe he needs to work on. But for me, I thought it was a great fight. And you know what you can tell? When people are complaining robbery, I think obviously there's a WhatsApp group that everyone sent the post that they're like, comment robbery and tag Mauricio on from the other camp. Well, you could see almost from Jackson's reaction in the ring that he wasn't really too... Obviously he's disappointed because he gave his heart, but he didn't seem like shocked or anything by the decision. And that's a big show on what, like, his point of view. But... yeah, I don't know. What you might see it different.
Yeah.
A lot of people see it different. Obviously, my side will sound biased. I haven't scored the fight myself, personally, but for me, Piri just looked like he outworked him. And there's this whole thing that they're saying he was landing on the gloves, but he wasn't landing on the gloves. You could look at Jackson, was marked up. He was also getting hit. Piri was landing his body shots as well.
I think, look, it was a close fight. I mean, I did have Jackson edging it, but that's an opinion. It's not necessarily the case because we saw all 3 judges agreed that Piri won. The one judge went way off.
One judge loves Piri.
Yeah.
I don't know who that judge was, but that judge obviously loves work rate.
Yeah. So let's move on from that one, I think.
Is that your only comments?
Yeah, I did think it was close. I did think Jackson edged it, especially with the knockdown as well. I think that sort of gave him the edge in that fight. But I can see a reason why Piri would be considered, but that one scorecard really didn't sit well.
Yeah, the one, I think it was at 117, 110 or something.
Yeah.
That was quite a wide margin. But in terms of the fight itself, I'm sure you enjoyed it.
Great fight. No, the thing is the fans got value, and there's a reason why it was the main event. So that's, I mean, leading into the tournament, so it was matched quite well in terms of like where you positioned each fighter. The one guy, and I can see his name is staring at me on that list there.
Your favorite.
Mr. 8-0, 8 wins by way of knockouts, Aaron Witseba. He's someone that could have been in this weekend's tournament that's coming up now.
Yeah, I think he takes that tournament.
And he's probably be one of the favorites to win it, actually. Of course, he hasn't fought guys on that level yet, so we still need to see him tested. But from all we've seen so far, he's got the minerals to go all the way.
Definitely. So Aaron beat his opponent from Tanzania that came to fight.
He was tough.
Yeah, even pushed the ref. I don't know if anyone saw that.
No,
I love it. There was so much action in this tournament. Pushed the ref. So he was like, he wanted to get Aaron out of there. And Aaron was trying to get him out of there, but he was pretty awkward. But then obviously at the end, Aaron's power and ring IQ just took him out and stopped him.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good test for Aaron, and he needs now obviously to be pushed to really good opponents. But no one really wants to fight a guy that's 8-0 with 8 knockouts. Like, I mean, would you do that? Like, I don't want to get knocked out. And I don't think anyone wants to get knocked out.
Pay me enough to get knocked out, that type of thing. So they outpriced themselves.
Jake Paul versus Joshua.
Yeah, well, we know how that's going to end.
We think.
Unless it's scripted.
Really paying Anthony Joshua.
That would be career ending.
Yeah, no,
Lebokang Langa. Right. I want to get your take on this because obviously Tsitetso Matsukinko was in the crowd. We built up that whole thing. My take, though, before I get to you, was that he's not ready for Tsitetso yet. Although he's a great fighter, he's got a great future. He's still young. Yeah. And he can still build a little bit more. And I see on that list there, you have got him coming up. Well, you proposing something else there for him.
No. So a good win again. He also got a knockdown. His opponent was very strong and Busi. He's experienced. Experienced. And I think, what you're saying might be right. Maybe he's not ready for Tsitetso yet, but
they can build both of them.
Tsisetso's got that amateur pedigree that Lebo doesn't have.
So he's catching up, actually.
He's catching up, but he's also got that game-changing power. So it's still, if it comes up and there's a good offer and it's
Roll the
worth
dice.
something, I'm certainly sure both fighters would be happy to
But
take.
that other fighter you put there is not a bad fight, actually. That makes a lot of sense.
No, so that was, remember we were going on about like how they could be like a
tournament.
semi-finals, and we were
Yes.
looking for the fourth member. So you have Aseko, you got Tisetsu, and you got Langa, and now you have Sebo Kulu, who beat Sinako Molochwa at the Boxing 5 show, and he looked dangerous and strong. He stopped him.
Yeah, no, he's a strong man from KwaZulu-Natal. Think he going to be in the ring with a lot of other guys. The only guy that actually beats him properly was Charlton Malachika.
Yeah.
And but Charlton's a tank. He's just super strong, super physical. He got a bit of a raw deal against Akani Sambu.
I heard about that.
Apparently.
Yeah,
yes.
that was for like a WBF thing.
Yes.
Talking about WBF, they made comments about the judging on the Jackson show, and they were saying that BSA should judge better, but that wasn't even those weren't BSA officials. So, Mr. WBF, you must get your facts straight.
100%.
Yeah.
I didn't see that comment, so I didn't.
Yeah, no, I saw a nice article there in the Sowetan about how the officiating needs to be better from BSA, but the BSA officiating on the show was perfect. So, shout out to BSA, not to Mr. Goldberg.
Shout out to BSA. Internationally, our favorite one.
Have you got a way to like review your comment? Because you told everyone that you got Ben winning this.
Ben winning, yeah.
Man was right.
Thank you. And domination, as you said.
I didn't know what happened.
One-way traffic. I didn't expect one-way traffic. I'm going to be honest. I thought it would be a tough fight. I thought Ben would have some good, he's a younger fighter, fresher. Did I think that would happen? No. Did I think he would win? Yes.
But there was no Eubank. He didn't arrive. I mean, he arrived. I don't know if anyone saw his entrance.
His dad was just...
He came in with 50 Cent. We had 50 Cent come in. That's probably one of the coolest ring walks of all time.
Yeah. That was the best part about Eubank for the whole night.
Yeah, that was about it.
Was the ring walk.
His outfit was cool too. He always looks cool.
Yeah.
But his jab wasn't there. His boxing wasn't there. He did show heart though. I mean, he got knocked in the 12th and got up. The guy, I must say something about him. That guy does have a lot of heart.
Yeah, he took that night, eh?
He got a beating. But I'm not so impressed by Ben though. Like, I'm impressed with his win, but...
Imagine him at welterweight now. He could be quite dangerous there. I mean...
But you got Tulani Mbenge or Conor Ben?
I don't know. It's a good fight. But depends on how Ben cuts down to welter. I think he's dangerous. You saw what he did against Chris Van Heerden. I think... The heat, yeah. He took out...
Tulani had something to say about him.
Let me tell you. But to remark on that, obviously, we don't agree with that because Chris is not a journeyman. Like he's lost to the only guys he really lost to was the guys at the real top of the sport. Your Ennis's, your Crawfords, your Spencers, not Crawfords. Your Errol Spencers.
Prime Spence.
Lose to Ennis. Well, it was a technical draw, but
yeah, he drew with Ennis.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, we're gonna go down that road. Yeah, well, okay, we can say it's a technical draw, but it was going to be a loss because he was getting hurt in the first round. Yeah. Eubank, not Eubank, Conor Ben, and there was one more that he lost to.
For me, Benge. I think Benge is a better boxer than Ben.
See, for me, you also got to factor in age. Benge is now 34 years of age. Let's see against this guy from this fight's going to tell us a lot.
So yeah, the fight from Benge, I see he's fighting in Russia. Mm-hmm. He's defending his IBO world title. Who is the guy he's fighting? Do we know anything about him?
I don't know him personally.
Is he a Russian?
Yeah, a Russian guy fighting in Dubai. So it's like I guess that they needed this fight really badly. IBO title fights to get defenses is really difficult at times, unless you have a promotional company that backs you.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's going to make some decent cash as well. So I hope he just defends it and all goes to plan, because after that, I mean, he's rated number 3 in the WBC.
Oh wow! So if he wins this, it's not only about RBO defense. It's like bigger things, like WBC world title.
He's up there, so he's in line for a really big fight. So he just needs to get through this.
If Tools can pull this off, it will make us so proud.
Yeah. So.
Honestly, because we need a WBC world champion. When was the last time South Africa was a WBC world champion?
We've been close. Kuse got close. We got Kevin, who's our Bridgerweight world champion. Kevin Arena. But before him, it was a long period of time. Before him, I think it was like Philip Ndu or something. No.
There we go. That was a long time.
Carry on. You guys are going to get bored of us. Should we go to the card in Riyadh?
Riyadh, so many names though. Hey?
That's a massive card, so we're going to have to go like 2 minutes.
Can we go quick on this one? Yeah, because Riyadh, there's too many superstars in one tournament. Like Benavidez, crazy performance.
You're starting with the monster,
let's just go with the Mexican monster.
Did you see his combo when he was holding the guy's head and just
But
smacking him. I don't even know you're allowed to do that.
can we say, like, did you expect any different?
No.
I knew the yardstick was going to finish at yard. Like, he's just, you know.
You thought he was going to stop him, though, as well.
I knew it, yeah.
Yeah, that man is a monster.
He's just something
The
else.
Mexican monster. Did you see the videos of him as a kid, though?
No.
Have you never seen that? I'm
No.
going to show you. So he was a bit of like a chubby kid. Really chubby kid.
And then boxing changed.
Yeah, but he was like training in the gym while Pacquiao was there because he was so good, but he was like pretty big. He was,
So it was like hitting the
he
bag.
was a
like
hefty fella.
looking like the Oros man.
Yeah. Yeah. But I wouldn't tell him that now.
No, definitely not.
Okay, so that was him. No comment.
Trust me, if you were sitting here, I wouldn't do that.
I hear he might fight at cruiserweight against Zudo Ramirez next, which is a sick fight.
Zudo apparently ducking though.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of options. He obviously wants Bivol or Beterbiev, but those two want to fight each other again, and no one knows what's happening.
Money
there.
fights makes
So
sense, yeah.
He might be stuck, but if he does fight at Cruz, I could see him smashing him.
Devin Haney?
Haney was impressive. He dropped Norman. What does it say in my notes there? Sad day for my son.
Oh, the Normans.
The Normans. We
yeah.
took a loss. Shout out to my uncle Brian.
And I really did think that that Norman had a chance. I'm not a Haney fan, I'll be honest.
I don't think anyone's a Haney fan. He's sort of doing like the Mayweather thing where he wants everyone to hate him.
He's got 2 losses on his resume that should be there. They aren't on his record. For me, it's like and maybe even another one that we.
Which two are you?
I'm referring to Lomachenko, and I'm referring to.
People are still touched about that. Too,
and I'm referring to Ryan Garcia.
Well, no, the guy was on steroids.
And maybe one in Mexico.
We don't count steroids as a fair fight. But he won. He dropped him, which was a shock. And then he did try to finish him because he always gets like attacked for not being deadly or having any power. But Norman showed a lot of heart to make it through the 12 rounds. But I mean, it was a pretty devastating performance from, what's his nickname? The Dream.
Devin the Dream Haney, yeah.
Yeah, he looked good, man. His dad, Bill, was there.
I want Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez to line up.
I once helped his dad get to the bathroom in Saudi. It was like getting blocked by security. I'm like, man, let that guy in. His son's going to come in now. And he was like, nah, shut up, man, shut up. He's a cool guy.
Bill Haney.
Yeah, Bill Haney.
Yeah.
That was a cool... I was there for one show. I remember that.
Can't miss him here. He's.
That was like the scary guys. I was like, yo, there's going to be some drama here. So that was good. And then, obviously, Bam.
Yeah, Bam Rodriguez. Wow, what a... Sensational, generational great.
Pound for pound.
Beat Martinez to a pulp. And yeah, pound for pound number 4 in the world, I think.
I don't know. Hey, he could be the best. I mean, okay,
still got Inoue above him.
There's no way Inoue is better than Bam, in my opinion.
No, technically not. But in terms of like who he's fought and that type of thing, like he's beaten so many more champions.
That is so fair.
So I think, and Usyk and Terence Crawford are ahead of him. So that's why I have him at 4.
But he's unreal. It's unreal. And what I have here in my notes is that like a lot of people went after Cafu after he lost to Bam, saying that he should have gone forward and done all of this. So he tried like to counter punch and catch him. He got stopped in what, the 11th round? 10th round?
10th. So they both got stopped in the 10th.
And this guy went forward the whole time like an aggressive monster.
This is more dominant though.
And he got dominated even worse and stopped in the 10th. So it shows you there's no way to beat Bam currently.
Bam's biggest tests lie in the weight divisions above.
Yeah.
I think currently destroys the IBF champion, whoever it may be between the Mexican and the Japanese.
Tiraj or whatever.
Yeah. Once that fight happens, I think Bam beats both, either or, on the same night maybe. And then goes up and fights Monster or
you can't beat him currently in his division.
He's too strong.
We've seen both styles against him. And no difference. Same round, same stoppage, same domination. So yeah, Cafu did better. So for all the haters out there, Cafu shows you that maybe his game plan was a bit better than...
See, this is where the argument comes in as well. Sorry, I'm dragging this out, but like Cafu is obviously, after he lost to Bam, somehow he lost his pound for pound number 1 in the country status. I disagree.
Oh, you got Ricardo's number 1 now.
Yeah, but just because he lost the belt, I don't think it takes away his pound for pound status in the country. For me, right, 10 rounds with Bam Rodriguez. Martinez was a phenomenal world champion as well. He did worse than Cafu did. Yeah. So what does that say about Cafu? It puts Cafu in a very strong position.
What do you say about Cafu versus Malijika?
Right now, if it had to happen, it would be a competitive fight. I think let's see what happens. I think
because they're calling out Bam. I don't know if you've noticed.
No, I have, and I think Malijika smashes Paras as well this weekend. I think Paras he's a small man actually. He's actually very tiny. I think he's.
So you called someone the Oros man today, and you called someone very tiny.
I don't know what you put in here. No,
No, I know what you mean.
yeah, no, he's going to smash Paris this weekend, I think. But it's a competitive fight with him and Kaf. I don't think there's any one-way traffic from either end.
And then there was two other fights that I remember. There was a kid that had SpongeBob pants come into the ring. He was like 16. He fought.
Yes, the Mexican.
Yeah. I actually met him in Mexico at
Okay.
one of those, like, they call it Martes del Cafe. It's Tuesday coffee.
I don't like to judge 16-year-old. What is that?
I said I met him at the Tuesday coffee at the WBC press conference.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, no, so
Humble kid.
yeah. Well, he had a bit of an attitude. You
Oh,
know?
really?
Yeah, like, because he wants to be the next big Mexican thing, but you can't really tell from that performance.
But you
if
see,
there's
when you're
anything there.
16, I mean, I don't like to rate anyone when they're 16 because so many things can change. You know, he's
Yeah.
got a boy's body trying to fight in a man's league, you know.
I'm glad you're not judging 16-year-olds' his body.
Yeah, because, no, he's still going to get into his man shape and
Nah,
everything.
you need- yeah,
Canelo
he-
did it as well. I mean, these guys box from young.
But I don't know, yeah. And then the other one was Mason, Abdullah Mason becoming a world
Clinic,
champ. So
boxing
he's
clinic.
the current youngest world champion.
And he deserves it. He's so good.
He's good.
so good.
He was going to fight Kane, you said at one time. You once told me that. Or they wanted to fight him.
Kane called him out. But I think it was long off. I mean, that Kane would still have to fight, I think, at least another 4 or 5 fights to justify fighting Abdullah
Yeah.
Mason. I think that level is hard to get to. And those weight divisions are not jokes. Like lightweights, welterweights, those weight divisions you have to get in a queue. So
Then the only other international news we have was Chabalala getting stopped in the third round.
yeah, it's gone quiet. Not a lot of people talking
Yeah,
about it.
it's
Sir.
like nothing really happened.
But I think
I heard his flight got delayed one day because they
Yeah.
didn't have a transit visa, but I don't think that made any difference.
I think it was always a difficult fight though. Hey, like that fight is harder than some world title fights. That eliminator. I think the opponent was really strong. I'm not saying it was I'm not saying it's the end of the road for Shabalala, but I think it also showed
Big
that
step
he's
back.
got. But I think camp wise as well, they got to look into. I don't know who they were sparring for the camp. It was a very discreet type of camp.
I swear I saw them at my gym some days. I swear, like I saw them there.
Yeah.
They were with who's the trainers?
The Malingas.
I did see them then. Yeah. Yeah. So I think we should maybe move on to what's coming up locally, and then finish off with some international news.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So obviously you got your Survivor Series, the Goldengloves tournament this weekend. We did cover a little bit of it, but maybe what I want is your final non-predictions, since you're not allowed to do local predictions,
yeah.
on what you think of the fight. So you got Koopman, Taser.
Yeah, that's a great fight, close fight. I think a lot closer than the first time. First time around, I think it was a dominant performance from Koopman. I don't see it going this way this time around.
Yeah.
And then the Nap versus Bagwazi one.
That's interesting because we don't know how
Bagwazi's
Rourke's
a dark
looking.
horse, eh?
And Rourke's been training in England, so maybe
How
we've got
much
a new
value?
Rourke Razor Nap upcoming.
So it's either going to go one way. It's either going to go phenomenal, he's learned a whole bunch of new things, or it's going to go, I shouldn't have left. So it's going to be like a question mark that we're going to have to see. Bagwazi's the dark horse. We've seen him knock out Creed Moya. We've seen him knock out Boyd Allen.
Yo. Yeah, so he's actually been knocking
He's
guys
the
out
chief
there.
South African destroyer.
The chief South African destroyer, Bagwasi.
Yeah.
Nap's English now, so it doesn't count.
Well, he's from Sunderland, so yeah.
Yeah, yeah, he is actually.
Yeah.
So that's, and then, yeah, so that's the Survivor Series. So the winners of that will face each other if all goes to plan, and there's
Yes.
no cuts, obviously, next year sometime.
How great is this next one, though? We had them on the
people's
couch.
main event.
We had Mr. Kamala sitting right there. We had Mr. Van Heerden sitting right there on the couch. And now we get to see them square it off. I think it's the most hyped up episode we've had behind Kanyisa and Latango.
Way more. I got more views. We got more
Just
shout outs.
the
We got some
interest.
comments. We even had the Heat commenting on the Instagram.
And Perry and Jackson, fair enough, they actually did quite good views
that
as
was
well.
good. That was true. But yeah, that was definitely.
But how's us for consistency? Whenever we put on someone on the couch, they put on the best fight of the night. And it will happen in this one as well.
Yeah, unless something shocking happens and it's the first, but that might be the best. First one.
Maybe that.
But
ends
yeah,
up
that
being-
is the people's main event. I don't know what's going to happen, honestly, because I don't know. I really don't know. I don't get to see it as I'll be on the plane on the way to Thailand for the convention.
You're gonna miss
So
it.
I'm going to wake up Sunday, or I'll still be awake. I'll be arriving Sunday and find out what went down.
I'm sure you might be. So I don't think it'll all go. However you see it going in your head, I don't think it'll go that way. And I say the same for me. I don't think it's going to be the way we think it's going to go. I think there's going to be a couple of upsets and surprises.
I mean, there could be some knockdowns. This fight's going to...
It's actually probably the biggest tournament of this year. I'm trying to think of something else that matches it locally. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
In terms of what's at stake,
No, there's some huge fights. Well done to Goldengloves, and you got. Yeah, that's. We just got to wait and see. I think we should move on to what's coming up internationally next, and then.
You're not going to do the.
No, we've already covered.
Okay.
I think we've covered our show. What's it?
Just a quick shout out again. Just shout out your next tournament.
This guy loves my tournaments, even though he doesn't come to them. Battle in the Plains, 13 December. Mitchell's playing. All is confirmed. Main event, Mikael, Western Cape title. Then you got Shamik Williams. Yeah, he knows. He should have been there. Shamik Williams versus Ponchane.
Yeah.
Big fight. And
nice
then,
one.
The people's fight of Cape Town, Owen Vengenai versus Josh Klutter.
My favorite fight of the night.
Yeah, that's a monster. If you were in Cape Town, we could have done the face-to-face there. I'll be there. Maybe I'll try film it. I don't know how to come
try
out.
film it. Get something there because we need content for that one.
All right, guys. There might be a face-to-face episode coming from Cape Town.
Sure.
I said might though.
Yeah.
No promises.
No promises.
But if you don't get that, just watch the tournament. It'll be free on
words of
YouTube.
Shane Ward. So upcoming international.
Yeah, so you got Inui versus Picasso.
I got a winner there.
Yeah, we all do.
Okay.
But Picasso's good.
No, I was going to pick Picasso. No, I'm joking. That was a complete joke. No, never, ever.
He can box.
Picasso's had some good upcoming challenges. You know, in Gibiana from a South African point of view, that's the way we would have seen Picasso.
Yeah.
With a demolition job there. But now he's coming up against Inoue, who's I just don't see Inoue losing that fight.
Yeah, me either. I know Picasso's good. He has had a broken jaw in a fight before and won that fight, so he's also got some heart. But he knew he's obviously one of the pound for pound best fighters. So I think this is just going to set him up for the fight with Nakatani next year.
That's the fight we all want to see.
Oh, that'll be mad.
You're going to go?
Where's it going to be?
You'll be on a plane there.
You can only be in Japan, right?
Yeah, I also want to go for that one.
Yeah, I have to go to that. And I think Nakatani wins that fight.
I think we should all go.
I feel like I'm hating on Inui so much.
I feel like
today.
we should go to that one.
Yeah, sponsored by Ani. Shout out Nivi.
Okay. Are you getting it? You putting in a word?
Yeah, I'm putting a word with Nivi and Alvina. Maybe they'll send us there.
Okay.
We'll probably send you guys there.
It'll be good content, eh?
Yeah, we'll get some content. Maybe there'll be a South African on the card.
Maybe Malajika. You never know.
You never know. Then you've got Ben Whittaker versus Gavazi. I've seen Gavazi fight before, actually.
What do you think? I actually haven't seen him before.
He's actually pretty good, but I think they obviously just signed Ben Whittaker and they're not looking to have him lose. But it's a pretty dangerous fight.
Yeah, Whittaker for me is because Eddie Hearn does a good job of selling. Because I saw that clip, he's the next best thing in British boxing.
They stole him there from Ben Shalom.
Quietly under the. Yeah, because apparently Ben had some plans for him. Anyway, but I don't want to get into British politics.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ben Whittaker fighting Benjamin should be a good fight.
Gavazi, it'll be a good fight. I think Whittaker will take it. And then I think we must just announce the two South Africans that have signed some big fights overseas. Well, we announced Mbenge has his big fight overseas. Yes. Now you've got Lerato Dlamini who's going to fight for the world title in America against Angelo Leo, if I'm correct.
Yes, that is correct. Lerato.
Featherweight.
You see, now that's a statement fight right there. We've obviously seen Lerato compete with Kameda twice. Angelo Leo was the man that took the belt away from. Well, he was the champion defending against Kameda. Let me rather say that.
Yeah.
Kameda had an opportunity, fought his heart out there. Unfortunately, just fell short.
Yeah.
But phenomenal fighters. But what really gives me confidence that Lerato has got a chance here is based on the Kameda fights. He belongs on that level. Now we all know Tomoki Kameda is world class, world champion.
Yeah.
Proper status as a boxer. Lerato managed to get a win over him. They're 1-1. But now they're coming up against Angelo Leo. He's a pressure fighter. So stylistically, it makes for a good matchup.
It's going to be a great fight. I think this is Lerato's big opportunity.
He wins
he's already training. He's looking positive. So
I wonder, should Lerato get through this one, right? Do we have a trilogy with Kameda? I mean, that might be a Japanese dream.
They'll pay some big money for that, I'm sure. That'll be a massive
There's a story fights as well.
But yeah, Angelo Leo is no joke though.
Yeah, not looking over
But he
wasn't
when he won the world title, he wasn't a favorite at the time. I remember he knocked out the favorite to win his title.
Yes.
So
he has an underdog, yeah.
So he's not like a world champion that's
he came from also humble beginnings as well, right? Yeah. It's like a undercover type job. Lerato's also undercover,
Yeah, so this is the two guys that have worked their way to the top, and hopefully Lerato.
I think he's got a good chance here. Yeah, he's got a really good. He's the one boxer when he goes overseas from South Africa who you think genuinely can just do the job.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if he's fighting here or away. It doesn't make a difference. He's always going to fight the way he fights.
Yeah.
So
And he's a difficult fight for anybody.
yeah, he makes it very difficult, very fast, very good defense. And then our final announcement
They're the
is
last one, yeah. Landile.
man down.
Okay. That's what they...
Where's the man going? He's in Mexico.
Mexico. So New Mexico and...
New Mexico or Mexico?
No, Mexico, sorry. Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Yeah.
Ciudad de Mexico.
So I'm skipping over to the United States already in my
Yeah.
mind. I think Lamini's fighting in New Mexico. I think that's that's where I got
That's
confused
where
there.
Pro Box will have their card. Yeah.
Yes. So
So he's going to Old Mexico.
13th of December, he's going to Old Mexico. The traditional. Not Guadalajara though.
No, that's
but
predicted.
yeah. So Landile, he's got a good chance of winning this fight. Of course, he's just joined Colin Nathan. They're going into their camp now.
Yeah.
They put in a performance. It's like 2 weeks away now. So it's super soon.
2 weeks?
Yeah, 13th of December.
Oh, wow. Oh, same date as ours. So you can watch ours as a warm-up because there's the time
Yeah,
difference.
time zone, yeah.
Then when our tournament finishes, you go get yourself some dinner, wake up early again,
Have a siesta.
have a little siesta, well said, well done.
Yeah.
And then you can watch another South African hopefully capture world title abroad.
Yes, there we go.
But it seems that South Africans are all over the place at the moment and African fighters, so...
Yeah, and
So
look,
good time.
it's high time that South African boxers have a good chance of winning abroad, and I think
Yeah.
these two names that we mentioned have a
Big
good
names.
chance.
Big names, big fights, big weekend.
By the way, just to throw it in there, your boxer that's also in the featherweight division is fighting overseas in Japan soon
Oh yeah.
as well.
Yes, Mr. Masamba, John Masamba, he's super featherweight.
Super feather now.
Yeah, super feather.
He was a feather, right?
No, he was a light. Then one fight he fought super light because there was a change of opponent. But he's a
right.
super feather. He's fighting a guy from Venezuela.
I saw a call out
Also on
there.
the 13th of
Yeah.
December. Yeah, he wants Latongo or...
Kanyisa, the
Yeah,
one, but
but I don't think they're going to fight him. That's another one where we're going to have call-outs until the day actually comes.
also he's based in Japan. He probably wants to focus his career there now.
Yeah, but
Those
the
two South Africans
Japanese are
fighting
happy
each
to fly anyone out to fight John. He's a big name there. Yasuki.
Kanyisa, that's a
Yeah,
good one.
that's no problem for Mr. John. Ask any South African boxer about John Masamba.
Putting the fight together, would you put that fight together?
They definitely would. I mean, I'm part of the management team, and the promotion side there would definitely look at something like that. So let's see. 2026, big year.
Loading.
Yeah. Big fights. Like you said, big weekend, and then
Let's do it.
let's make it happen.
Daniel. No, I'm joking. It's not Daniel. This time Daniel's nothing to do with
But
it.
Daniel did well this time. Daniel's been good.
This time it's lucky. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I just feel like bringing his name in because it just felt convenient.
This is part of the show now. We're going to have him face... Does he have a nemesis coach?
He has many nemesis coaches.
Who's his main nemesis? We're going to find out.
We'll find out
You
soon.
just should do a face-to-face with coaches that don't see eye to eye.
Oof. Coaches will be more valued than boxers. It
Yo,
sounds.
they'd go at each other. It'd probably be Damien and Vuzi.
I think
That's like a long...
No, I think they have a respect.
Yeah, but you know, they've been facing each other a lot. And yeah, I feel like that's probably... There's some Eastern Cape ones as well, some big ones. That would be that'd be hectic.
Yeah, you can invoice you for flights.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Perfect.
That's
awesome.
us.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for catching up with us yet again. We'll see you again. I don't know if are we doing more after this episode? Are we coming back next
We're
year?
going to be in your lives for a long time.
Okay, there we go. 100%. We'll see you again soon.